Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be going over the deck that I played at both of my sneak peeks from over the weekend. I recorded a vlog that you guys may or may not see. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want to see it. I didn't get as much footage as I want, so I don't know if I can make a full video out of it, but I mean, it is what it is. So I played this deck, which some of you guys may know, and it's not my original idea. I don't remember the guy's name who I saw play it, but he played it at YCS Chicago. If I can find the video, I'll link it down below of what he played, but it is the World FTK. And I played this because I wanted to bring it to the Tulsa Regional next weekend. Still haven't decided what deck I'm going to bring to it, because the deck did perform how I wanted at the first sneak peek, the first 4 rounds that I played, but then the last 3 it did not. It's super chance based, as you guys will see. But without further ado, let's get into the video, and I'll have a combo tutorial for this deck probably tomorrow. And it will be, if you guys are watching this after both of them are live, it'll be on the screen right now. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So the two cards that make this deck work are Arcana Force 11 or 21 or something like that, the World, and then also the Arcana Force Field Spell Light Barrier. Now, what the World does is when it is summoned, you flip a coin. On heads during your end phase, you send 2 monsters you control to the graveyard to skip your opponent's next turn, and then if tails during your opponent's next draw phase, they add the top card of their graveyard to their hand. Now, that would be really, really good if it was not a coin flip, if you could just choose. Well, Light Barrier lets you choose the outcome of that coin flip. So if you have Light Barrier and then you summon the World, you choose heads, send 2 monsters you control the graveyard, skip your opponent's next turn, Saryuja with the World and 1 other monster OTK your opponent. So that is, and I play 2 of these because if I play some Reborn spells as well, but if you discard this, it's also level 8, which will come up important later. But if you discard this and then you draw into another one, you can just summon the second one. Or if you both go to the grave, then you can just use one of your Reborn spells. But I only play 1 Light Barrier because I didn't have room for others. Because you can just resummon the World to try and get that heads. So Light Barrier is not super important, but it is what it is. Now, moving on to the monsters. This is pretty much a danger deck. So I played triple Chupacabra and triple Mothman. These cards were to make Azathoth because hand traps really, really hurt this deck. And then I also played, for the rest of the bad dangers, I played triple Thunderbird, which is a level 8, triple Bigfoot, which is a level 8, and then triple Ogopogo, which is also a level 8. As you guys can see, we're attempting to draw our entire deck to get the World out. So we're going to be playing a card that helps with drawing in level 8s later on. Also, it discards them, so it's really, really good. And that's it for the bad dangers that we're playing. Bad dangers that we're playing. And then for the good dangers, 2 Snake, 2 Jackalope, and 2 Nessie. Really self-explanatory. They're all +1s, they're all draw 1s, and they're all darks, which is really important for some other cards later on. For some other utility like draw cards, we play 2 Dark World Brow. It's a mandatory effect that when this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect from your hand, you draw 1, which is really good. And then 1 Snow Unlight of the Dark World. This card searches Brow when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect. It's really, really good. And then the 1 utility kind of level 4 that I play is 1 Zephyros the Elite. This helps you bounce back the World if you need to resummon it, or it lets you bounce back some dangers so you can continue on with your plays. Really, really good. Worst case, you normal summon it, make Azathoth with 1 of your level 4 dangers. And then the God card of the deck, the 1 Phantom Sky Blaster. This is generally the normal summon that you do because this plus 1 other monster is a Saryuja. This plus a link monster and another monster is 3 tokens, so you have 6 monsters on field. Really, really good. If this was at 3, I would probably play it at 3. And now that's it for the monsters. We have half our deck is monsters, and they're all +1s, which is really, really good. And then for our spells, we played triple Allure of Darkness. Obviously, got to play the ultis, and most of our deck, and every card in our deck, every monster in our deck, other than the world, is a dark, so Allure is really, really good. And then the best card of the deck sometimes is Beginning of the End. If you don't know what this card does, what it does is if you have 7 or more darks in your graveyard, you banish 5 of them, draw 3. Really, really good for danger decks. And yeah, not much more to say about that. Helps replenish your hand. And then for our level 8s, we're playing Triple Trade-In. Obviously, we're playing 11 level 8 monsters in our deck. So it's really, really good. There was a time where in one of my games to pull off the FTK, I did in a row 2 Beginning of the Ends, triple Allure of Darkness, and triple Trade-In just to draw into the light barrier so I can OTK my opponent. Really, really good. Like, you draw through literally your entire deck. And once I get to the side deck, you'll see why that's super important. And then for our one-ofs, we played 1 card destruction. I did card destruction against a Crusadia Guard Dragon board with a Nessie, a Snake, a Jackalope, and a Bigfoot in my hand. Really, really broken. And they let the card destruction go through, which is really good. And then the One World Legacy Succession, which is just a once per turn monster reborn, and then the OG monster reborn. But that's it for the main deck. It's 41 card main deck. Into the extra deck, we have our nice Phantom Skyblaster tokens, the actual Phantom Skyblaster tokens. And then with our extra deck, we played triple Saryuja. You're trying to draw through your entire deck, and I got this nice German secret Saryuja. You're trying to play through your entire deck, so Saryuja helps you draw your entire deck. And then for our nightmares, we have 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Griffin. The Griffin is for if you end up sending your light barrier off of Curious, and if you end up milling it, then you can do some really awkward plays by playing Griffin, set the light barrier, shuffle it back into your deck with Unicorn, and then draw the rest of your deck. Really, really awkward. Didn't come up, thankfully, but yeah. And then we played the 1 Link Spider for the Phantom Skyblaster tokens, and then the 1 Boral Sword to wrap up our Link monsters. Boral Sword's really good for the OTK if you lose a die roll and have to go second. Then we played 2 outer entities. We played Nyarla and Azathoth to stop hand traps. And then we played the 1 Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosac. This card I'm probably going to take out for IP Masquerena when that becomes legal. But it was just for more tokens. Didn't really come up. And then the kind of weird cards that I played 1 Cypher Dragon, 1 Full Armor Photon Dragon, and then the 1 Cypher Blade Dragon. If you guys don't know how this package works, Cypher Dragon steals a monster for full armor, pops a face-up card your opponent controls, and then Cypher Blade pops any card on the field. I played this mostly for my side deck because game 1 you just OTK your opponent. But yeah, now moving on to the side deck, I chose to do a smokescreen side deck because if you win the die roll when you go and you OTK your opponent with the world, they're going to make you go second. So I figured, what's the best going second deck that plays a bunch of dangers? Triple Grand Maju. This is my side deck. So I played Triple Grand Maju, double Gizmek, and then the 1 Eater of Millions. Didn't really have room for other cards, more of Eater or Gizmek because of the other cards I was playing. This was perfect. I went X1 at my first sneak peek, and the 3 rounds that I won. It was first game OTK, second or FTK with the world, and then second game OTK with like an 11,000 attack point Grand Maju, because you draw through your entire deck, so you're almost guaranteed to draw a Grand Maju, and then you play the Monster Born and the World Legacy Succession. So if you do discard it off of Danger, just reborn it, it's really, really good. And then with those cards, I played Triple Pot of Desires, obviously, because you got to have something to get your Grand Majus attack higher. And then to kind of help out with that, and with also level 8s, I played 2 Golden Castles of Stromberg and then 2 Hextrudes to just kind of have more OTK potential with the deck, which is really good. And then you don't really know what your opponent's playing if you OTK them with the world. So Double Pankratops, just a really good going second card. And yeah, guys, that was my World FTK deck that I went X1 with. I would have won one of the playmats. I would have got 3rd place at my first sneak peek, but I won one of the random giveaway mats, so I just gave one of the other guys a win so you can get a mat. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.